Hello world, welcome back to this tutorial. In the first video, I have shown you to create new repository, create new organization in order to team coding purpose. So as I told before, I'm using Linux platform. However, it doesn't matters which platform you use. So let's go for it. In this video, I'm gonna show you to initialize Git repository, fetching GitHub repository and push files to repository um, from netbeans. So open netbeans. Here we are creating new project. So this project creation of project is done by team leader generally, and other team members mustn't shouldn't need to do this. So create new project, and any of project can be created. I'm gonna create Java web application. I'm gonna name it demo. So next finish. Our project has been successfully created, and to initialize, click on project name and go to team, git, initialize repository, and this will create local repository on your local machine given by this part, and you should not change this. uh, it is optional, and click OK. So our repository has been successfully initialized, and we can see some change here too. And remember one thing, that any changes you made in files of this repository, you must need to commit in order to save these changes. So choose project name and go to team and commit, and these are the changes being committed, and you're gonna add commit message so other team member would know about it. Okay, new project created and committed, so commit it, and we can see output log here. Commit is finished, and some changes can be seen here too. And now for pushing this file or this project to the repository, you gonna click on project name and choose a team option, go to remote option, and here the fetch option is for fetching uh, project from repository, but we don't have any project till now, so we're gonna push, and this push, and here is two options for pushing, and both are same, but this one have settings that we can change the repository URL, remote use repository URL, while this is the default that has already been set. So I will use this one because I haven't uh, set my repository URL before. So click on it and specify git repository location. So here remote name is origin, leave it as it is, and repository URL is what in the previous video I had said you to copy. So here I'm gonna paste it. Oh, So I will need to copy it again. So go to repository, go to organization, and here go for repository and copy the URL and paste it here. So repository URL has been added, and now you should enter your username and password and save it. Next, so choose branch and click next, and this is the local branch. You should not do anything, so click next. Remote branch, finish. So we can see output log here. It is being pushed to the repository, so wait for some minutes. This generally uploads your project to the repository. So I'm gonna pause this video for a while to save our time. And finally, it has already successfully created, so click yes, and our file push has been completed successfully. And now we can see the change in GitHub repository. Like, we can go to our repository and organization and go to repository here. This is the file we just pushed, and these are the files. Now I forgot to mention you one thing before that I'm gonna tell you now, that we need to add branch per person, like for one person one branch. So I'm gonna add branch 1 for my team 1, for my member, because I have only one member. It is okay for single branch. So the purpose of branch is you must tell your team member to use a specific branch so that the collision may not occur, because it will help to separate the change in code made by different team member, and it will be really helpful. You will recognize later. So this is for today, and we will cover the remaining part in next video. Thank you very much.